Muscle weakness is not inevitable. Tsvins, Namaste. I'm Dr. Arjun Mehra. Have you ever struggled to climb the stairs, carry groceries, or even get up from a chair without feeling your legs tremble or your energy vanish? Many people in their 60s, 70s, even younger, tell me the same story. Their strength just isn't what it used to be. They tire more easily. Some even experience nighttime cramps or sudden weakness in their legs. And most of them accept it. It's just part of aging. Doctor, we get old, we get weak. It's normal, right? But let me tell you something important. Growing old is natural. Losing muscle and feeling powerless doesn't have to be. What many people don't realize is that there's a silent condition called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength as we age. And it's not just about vanity or fitness. Sarcopenia affects how well you move, how safe you feel, and how independent you remain. The good news: you don't need fancy gym memberships. You don't need expensive supplements or harsh medications. Sometimes, the support your muscles need is already sitting in your fruit basket. That's right, certain fruits contain powerful nutrients that can help slow muscle loss, reduce inflammation, support sleep, and improve energy production. They're natural, affordable, and can be added easily to your daily meals. So in this video, we'll explore 5 powerful fruits that can help you regain strength, reduce cramps, and support your muscles after 60. These are not exotic superfoods from faraway lands. They are fruits you may already know, but perhaps haven't used wisely. If you've ever felt like your legs were giving up on you, or that your energy is fading faster than before, then stay with me, because what you eat may be more powerful than you think. Let's begin this journey, one fruit at a time, one step towards strength, every day. Did you know that just half an avocado a day can help reduce muscle pain, improve sleep, and boost leg strength? It sounds simple, but there's real science behind it. Avocado, the silent warrior against muscle loss. 7. When we think of avocados, most of us think of fat. But did you know that this very fat may be the secret weapon your muscles need after the age of 60? As we grow older, many of us quietly begin to lose strength. You might notice that climbing stairs leaves you more winded than before, or that carrying a shopping bag takes more effort. It happens gradually, so slowly that you may not even notice it until one day your legs feel less steady, your balance feels uncertain, and simple daily tasks feel harder than they used to be. Some accept this as inevitable, but it's not. This is where the humble avocado comes in, not as a miracle cure, but as a consistent ally that works with your body, not against it. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the heart-healthy kind. These fats don't just protect your heart, they calm the chronic inflammation that silently damages muscle tissue over time. Inflammation is one of the leading causes of muscle breakdown after 60. When it lingers in the body, your tissues can't repair themselves properly. You feel sore longer. You recover slower. Your energy never quite returns. That's why reducing inflammation is not just helpful, it's essential. Let's talk minerals. Each avocado delivers a powerful dose of potassium and magnesium, 2 nutrients critical for proper muscle function. Without enough of these, muscles can't contract or relax smoothly. You're more likely to experience cramps, twitching, or that awful heavy, jelly-like feeling in your legs after standing too long. Many medications, especially those for blood pressure or heart conditions, can deplete these minerals, making dietary sources all the more important. And let's not forget fiber. Avocados are full of it. Fiber plays a key role in stabilizing blood sugar. For older adults, erratic blood sugar isn't just about diabetes. It also affects muscle endurance. Blood sugar spikes and crashes can make you feel like your strength disappears just as quickly as it comes. Now, let me share a story. One of my patients, Clara, age 72, came to me with frequent nighttime leg cramps. Her legs felt heavy, especially in the evening. We took a close look at her diet. It was high in refined carbohydrates and low in healthy fats. I recommended she start with half an avocado each day. Sometimes she ate it on toast, sometimes with eggs, sometimes just mashed with a little salt and lemon. After 3 weeks, she came back smiling. The cramps had subsided. Her legs felt lighter. She said she even slept through the night, something she hadn't done in months. What changed? Just one small addition, one consistent ally. Avocados also contain vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant. This vitamin helps protect your muscle cells from oxidative damage, the kind of internal stress that wears down your tissues little by little. And for those managing blood sugar or prediabetes, the combination of fiber and fat in avocados slows down digestion, keeping sugar levels balanced and energy levels steady. Worried about preparation or cost? Don't be. Avocados don't have to be fancy. You can enjoy them mashed with spices, cubed into salads, blended into smoothies, or even added to dal or curd for a creamy texture. You don't need to eat one every day. Even 3 to 4 times a week can make a noticeable difference. Many people ask me, "Doctor, is it too late to get stronger after 60? My answer is always the same. It's never too late to give your body the right tools. Strength after 60 isn't about lifting heavy weights or running marathons. It's about giving your muscles the care and support they need to keep you moving freely and independently. And sometimes that begins with a soft green fruit sitting quietly on your kitchen counter. In the next part of our journey, we'll look at a fruit that's smaller in size but powerful in what it offers, especially when your muscles are tired and sore. I hope you'll stay with me, because the path to strength doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to be consistent. Sometimes, your legs ache for no clear reason, like they're silently begging for relief. A small tart cherry might be exactly what they're asking for. 7. Tart cherry, a tiny fruit with mighty power. 7. Ever wake up with stiff, tired legs? Tart cherries may not be in your daily routine, but they carry surprising powers to restore and soothe your muscles. As we age, inflammation becomes a more frequent visitor in our bodies, especially in the muscles and joints. This can lead to stiffness in the morning, aching legs after a short walk, or even cramps at night. You may be told to just stretch more or drink more water, and while those are helpful, they often don't get to the root of the issue. That's where tart cherries shine. Tart cherries, especially the Montmorency variety, are rich in anthocyanins, natural compounds that give the fruit its deep red color. But more importantly, anthocyanins have been shown to significantly reduce muscle soreness and inflammation. In fact, studies have found that drinking tart cherry juice can lower muscle pain and support faster recovery after exercise, even in older adults. But here's the best part. You don't need to be an athlete to benefit. One of my patients, Mr. Devonsh, age 68, came to me with constant leg fatigue and poor sleep. He had tried pain balms and stretching, but nothing worked long-term. I recommended a small glass of unsweetened tart cherry juice each evening. Within 2 weeks, he was sleeping through the night, and his legs felt lighter in the morning. He even started taking morning walks again. Why does it help with sleep? Tart cherries are one of the few natural sources of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. As we age, our bodies produce less melatonin, which is why many seniors struggle with insomnia or frequent waking during the night. By adding tart cherry to your evening routine, you're not just helping your muscles, you're also calming your nervous system and improving your rest. It's all connected. Poor sleep makes pain worse, and pain makes sleep harder. Tart cherries help break that cycle. Let's not forget the potassium content. Like bananas and avocados, tart cherries contain potassium, a mineral critical for reducing cramps and supporting smooth muscle contractions. For those who experience nighttime cramps or restless leg syndrome, this tiny fruit can make a big difference. Now, how do you add tart cherries to your life? You can find unsweetened tart cherry juice. It's in most health stores. A small 100 ml to a glass in the evening is enough. Don't overdo it, as the natural sugars still count. You can also try dried tart cherries, but make sure they're not loaded with added sugar. Add them to porridge, yogurt, or eat a few as a bedtime snack. And yes, fresh tart cherries are wonderful, but they're seasonal and sometimes hard to find. Juice or dried forms are excellent alternatives and easier to manage regularly. Some people ask me, isn't cherry juice too sour? Yes, it's tart, but that's where the power lies. That sourness signals the presence of polyphenols, the plant chemicals that fight inflammation. Let me be clear. Tart cherries are not a cure-all, but they are a gentle, natural addition to your routine that may help you feel better without side effects or dependency. And if you're someone who takes painkillers frequently or struggles with interrupted sleep, imagine if something as simple as a cherry could ease that discomfort, even just a little. That's worth considering, isn't it? So, next time your legs feel heavy or your sleep is broken, remember this small red fruit. It might be tiny, but its impact is mighty. In the next part, we'll explore a fruit that's tropical, rich, and full of natural energy, yet often misunderstood. See you there. Do you often feel weak, cramped, or tired after a banana-filled breakfast? Let's find out why this seemingly healthy fruit might be a double-edged sword. Sivensa. Banana, sweet but sneaky. Bananas are familiar, affordable, and easy to eat, but are they truly good for aging muscles? The answer might surprise you. For many older adults, bananas are a go-to snack. They're soft, gentle on the stomach, and quick to grab. But just because a fruit feels safe doesn't mean it's the best option, especially if you're dealing with leg weakness, cramps, or blood sugar swings. Let's start with the sugar. A ripe banana, especially one with brown spots, is loaded with simple sugars. While this can give you a quick burst of energy, it also leads to a sugar crash. And when your blood sugar dips quickly, you may feel sudden fatigue, shakiness, or muscle weakness. If you've ever felt tired or a bit dizzy an hour after breakfast, the banana could be part of the reason. Now add to that the glycemic index, GI SMAO. Bananas have a moderate GI, around 60-65 for ripe ones. That means they cause a moderate spike in blood sugar. For people managing prediabetes or insulin resistance, a common issue after age 60, this spike can lead to poor energy stability and even worsen inflammation in the muscles. And then there's potassium. Yes, bananas are rich in it, about 420 milligrams per medium banana. While potassium is essential for muscle function, too much can be harmful, especially for seniors with kidney issues or those on blood pressure medication. When potassium builds up in the blood, it can cause cramps, irregular heartbeat, or even muscle fatigue. It's a delicate balance. Let me tell you about Mr. Raghav, a 70-year-old patient of mine. He used to eat 2 ripe bananas every morning with his tea. He believed they were keeping him healthy. But he also suffered from frequent leg cramps and felt drained by midday. After reviewing his diet, I asked him to reduce his banana intake and pair it with protein or fat, like peanut butter or a boiled egg. Within a week, the cramps reduced. And he no longer needed a nap before lunch. So, does this mean bananas are bad? Not at all. Bananas can be a part of a healthy diet, but how and when you eat them makes all the difference. Here are some tips. Svens. 1. Choose slightly green bananas. These have more resistant starch and less sugar. They digest slower, leading to steadier energy levels and better blood sugar control. 2. Pair them with protein or healthy fat. Adding nut butter, Greek yogurt, or seeds can help slow sugar absorption and provide lasting energy. 3. Avoid eating bananas on an empty stomach. This can cause a rapid sugar spike and lead to fatigue later. 4. Limit portion size. 1 banana a day is enough. If you're on a kidney-friendly or low-potassium diet, speak with your doctor first. 5. Watch your timing. If you're going for a walk or doing light exercise, a banana 30 minutes beforehand can provide energy. But avoid them late at night, especially if you're prone to cramps or restless legs. There's also the emotional side to food. Many seniors grew up eating bananas. They remind us of childhood, simplicity, and home. And there's nothing wrong with that. But being mindful doesn't mean giving up comfort. It means choosing how to enjoy it better. Sometimes, healing begins not with restriction, but with understanding. Bananas are not your enemy. But for someone over 60 dealing with muscle weakness, leg cramps, or blood sugar concerns, they should be eaten with care, not blindly trusted. A fruit, no matter how natural or beloved, is still part of your chemistry. What you eat talks to your body, either helping it or slowing it down. So the next time you reach for a banana, ask yourself, is this giving my muscles what they need? Or is it just a quick fix? In the next part of our journey, we'll discover a tropical fruit that's sweet, juicy, and often mistaken for harmless, yet could be quietly straining your joints and energy. Stay with me. Your body at 60 reacts differently than at 30. Each fruit is a conversation with your health. And pineapple, if eaten wrong, can quietly become a troublemaker. Pineapple. Sweet but stressful. Pineapple is often seen as healthy, good for digestion, refreshing. But after 60, there are things you should know before your next bite. Your body at 60 reacts differently than at 30. Each fruit is a conversation with your health. And pineapple, if eaten wrong, can quietly become a troublemaker. Let's start with what makes pineapple so tempting. Its juicy sweetness and tropical flavor. But here's the hidden truth. Pineapple contains around 16 grams of sugar per cup. And its glycemic index, GI, ranges from 59 to 66. That's relatively high. For older adults who may be managing diabetes or insulin sensitivity, this means pineapple can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar. And with that spike comes the inevitable crash: fatigue, muscle weakness, and even leg cramps. You might think, but it's fruit. It must be healthy. Yes, but even fruit can work against you when it overloads your system, especially after 60, when your pancreas and insulin response are slower. These sharp sugar spikes can leave you drained rather than energized. Now let's talk about bromelain, a special enzyme in pineapple often praised for its anti-inflammatory effects. While it's true that bromelain can help with our protein digestion and inflammation relief, it also has a dark side, and particularly if consumed in large amounts. Bromelain can irritate the stomach lining, in sensitive individuals, leading to discomfort, acidity, or even worsen joint inflammation for some people with arthritis. And if you're taking blood thinners, April, like aspirin or warfarin, bromelain can enhance their effects, potentially leading to unwanted bruising or bleeding. Many seniors are on such medications, making this interaction important to understand. Let me share a story. Mrs. Aya, age 73, came to me complaining of aching legs and unpredictable energy crashes. She had started eating canned pineapple every afternoon because she thought it was helping her digestion. But her energy would crash by evening, and she started having cramps at night. After reviewing her diet, we switched her to fresh pineapple in small amounts, no more than a few slices, and only after sawar, meals, never on an empty stomach. Within a week, her energy leveled out, and the cramps faded. So what's the right way to enjoy pineapple? Here are some tips. 7. 1. Choose fresh over canned. Canned pineapple often contains added sugar and syrup, greatly increasing its sugar content and GI. Fresh is always better. 2. Eat in small amounts. A few slices are enough. Don't treat pineapple like a full dessert bowl. 3. Avoid on an empty stomach. The acidity and sugar can hit your system too fast. Eat pineapple after a protein-rich meal to slow down absorption. 4. Stay cautious with medications. If you're taking blood thinners or anti-inflammatory drugs, consult your doctor before consuming large quantities of pineapple. 5. Monitor your reaction. If you notice leg pain, fatigue, or stomach discomfort after eating pineapple, try reducing the portion or replacing it with a lower sugar fruit like pear or kiwi. There's also the mental side. In Indian households, pineapple is often part of festive salads or cooling summer snacks. The smell alone can evoke memories. I'm not here to take that away from you. What I want is to help you enjoy it mindfully, with knowledge and care. Because healing doesn't mean avoiding everything you love. It means learning how to use food as your ally, not your enemy. Remember, 7. A fruit, no matter how natural or familiar, is still part of your body's chemistry. What you eat can either heal you or hold you back. Let's treat pineapple like the strong spice it is. Wonderful in moderation, harmful in excess. In the next part, we'll turn to a fruit that many people see as pure gold, rich, sweet, and a summer favorite. But could it also be silently sabotaging your leg strength? Let's find out together. Every piece of fruit is a conversation with your body. Choose the wrong time or portion, and what you love might end up burdening your strength. Mango, the summer temptation. Every summer, mangoes bring a sense of joy and nostalgia. But have you ever stopped to wonder, does this childhood delight still support your body after 60? A fruit, no matter how natural or familiar, is still part of your body's chemistry. What you eat can either heal you or hold you back. Let's talk about mangoes, India's beloved summer treasure. Soft, juicy, fragrant. Mangoes are more than just fruit. They are tradition, celebration, and comfort. But for older adults, especially those facing leg weakness or blood sugar challenges, mangoes need to be treated with more caution than nostalgia. Here's why. A single medium-sized mango contains about 45 grams of sugar, almost as much as a can of soda. While the sugar in mango is natural, it still impacts blood glucose levels, especially in people with insulin resistance, prediabetes, or type 2 diabetes. A rapid blood sugar spike after eating mango can lead to energy crashes, muscle fatigue, and even cramping in the legs. Later in the day, and it doesn't end there, mangoes are also high in fructose, a type of sugar that can burden the liver when consumed in excess. In older adults with slower metabolism or fatty liver tendencies, too much fructose may lead to more inflammation in muscles and joints, especially the legs, knees, and hips. Now think about when and how mangoes are eaten. In many homes, mangoes are enjoyed as a pies, dessert after lunch, often on their own. But this habit can cause sugar overload, especially after a carbohydrate-rich meal. Eating mangoes solo or on an empty stomach only speeds up the absorption, causing sharper spikes and faster crashes. Let me tell you about Mr. Devraj, a retired school principal, age 68. Every afternoon during summer, he would eat a large mango after lunch. It was a family tradition he cherished. But he also started experiencing tingling in his feet, occasional leg cramps, and poor sleep. Once we looked into his diet, we reduced his mango intake to a few small slices, paired with our plain yogurt, and only hunt every other day. Within 2 weeks, he noticed better sleep and less discomfort in his legs. So, should older adults stop eating mangoes altogether? No, not at all. Mangoes can still be enjoyed, but with mindfulness and moderation. Here are a few helpful tips. 1. Watch the portion size. A few thin slices are enough. Avoid large servings or multiple mangoes in one day. 2. Pair with protein or fat. Combine mango with plain yogurt, cottage cheese, or a handful of nuts. This slows down sugar absorption and provides a more balanced energy boost. 3. Don't eat them on an empty stomach. Have mango as part of a meal, not before or alone. 4. Avoid mango juice or smoothies. These forms concentrate the sugar and remove fiber, making it harder on your system. 5. Choose less ripe mangoes. Slightly firm mangoes have a lower sugar content and slower glycemic effect. 6. Skip during inflammation, flare-ups. If you're having joint pain, leg cramps, or fatigue, it might be best to pause mangoes temporarily and reassess later. Remember, your body after 60 doesn't process sugar the same way it did when you were 30. That doesn't mean giving up joy. It means honoring your body's changing needs. Mangoes are not forbidden, but they aren't free for all either. Think of them like a sweet friend. You enjoy their company, but you don't let them take over your day. As we wrap up this journey through 5 beloved fruits, it becomes clear. It's not the fruit. It's how we eat it, when we eat it, and how much we eat. Set wrong because at this stage in life, health isn't about restriction. It's about wisdom. It's about choosing foods that help your legs stay strong, your energy stay steady, and your days stay joyful. In our final conclusion, let's tie all of this together so you can move forward with confidence, clarity, and a deeper respect for the fruits you love. If you've stayed with me through all 5 parts of this journey, then I know one thing. You care deeply about your health, your energy, and your ability to stay active, even as the years go by. We've talked about bananas, grapes, pineapples, mangoes, fruits we all grew up loving, fruits that are part of our culture, our seasons, and our memories. And the truth is, none of these are bad. What truly matters is how we eat them, when we eat them, and how much we consume. This isn't just about sugar or potassium or digestive enzymes. It's about understanding that your body after 60 is different. It doesn't bounce back as quickly. Muscles need more support. Energy needs to be steadier. Crashes take longer to recover from. That's why a fruit that seemed harmless or even healthy in your younger days might now affect your legs, sleep, digestion, or energy in unexpected ways. But here's the good news. You don't have to give up the fruits you love. You just need to eat them in a way that respects your current body. Think of food like a conversation. Each time you eat something, your body responds. If the food is right for you, your body says, "Thank you, I feel supported." If it's not, your body quietly struggles, and you start noticing signs like leg cramps, fatigue, or brain fog. Let me be clear. I'm not here to take away your joy. Quite the opposite. I'm here to help you keep the things you love, like fruit, while also protecting your strength, your balance, and your freedom to move. Because no one wants to feel afraid of food. You deserve to enjoy what's on your plate with confidence and clarity. So what should you remember from this journey? Eat fruit with intention, never out of habit or emotional craving. Pair sweet fruits with protein or fat to slow down their impact. Listen to your body. Notice how you feel after eating. Respect your medications. Some fruits interact with common drugs. Enjoy in moderation. A few slices can heal, a whole bowl can harm. At this age, we're not chasing diets. We're seeking balance, energy, and peace of mind. Let your food become your gentle medicine. Let your choices reflect self-respect. Let your meals honor both your past and your future. And never forget that a fruit, no matter how natural or familiar, is still part of your body's chemistry. What you eat can either heal you or hold you back. I'm Dr. Arjun Mehra, and it has been an honor to walk this path with you. If this video gave you something to think about, please like, comment, and subscribe, because your wellness journey deserves community and guidance. Until next time, stay kind to your body, and it will stay kind to you.